It's approaching noon, everybody, and it's time to movement snack. Before we launch into a movement snack, though, we need people. So if you're here on catch up, thank you very much for adding us into your day. Hopefully you and your body will appreciate the moves that we've got in store for you across any or all of the movement snacks that you want to do. This one is perhaps the most varied of the lot. We do lots of different functional movements that you'll find in your day somewhere, plus a bit of targeted focus around some strengthening activities and also some balance retraining. Got some of those in for you today in the guise of a flamingo stand, a swing and a step. This is off the back of Bex's flamingo broadcast this morning. Didn't she look nice? Pink really suits her. With a pink peck on the top of her head as well. Brilliant. Well done, Bex. That was great. I'm sure everybody's day was brightened up considerably after that, especially your mum, who was just giggling in the background. Right. Hopefully my internet will be secure. It's been El Glitchio over the past, goodness knows how long. But hopefully it's stable. It'll behave for us just for this short amount of time. 16 minutes of movement snacking, plus the 5 minutes of preamble at the beginning, of course. Right, our lives are just starting to arrive. They've quickly checked their watch, checked their clock or phone and gone, is it that time already? We better get on. Right, so Vivian's just come in. Good afternoon to you. Today is the 15th, so Wednesday the 15th of June, 2022. We need to date stamp the year these days, don't we? Because we've been going for two and a few months now. I wonder how long we'll carry on meeting like this, everybody. Every noon scheduled into your day. It's all good for now, though, eh? Caroline's just arrived from Darlington. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for coming in to do this movement snack with me so that you and your body can feel the benefits, reap the benefits from it. Right, so just a couple of you in. Hopefully we'll clock up a few more takers for this movement snacking over the next couple of minutes. But if not, they'll have to do catch up, won't they? So, been to the gym this morning, as my welcome message let you know. And been to the milk shop. So, treated myself to a little milkshake afterwards. I just do little homemade ones. It's a proper milk parlour. And it's got some, you can take your glass bottles and you can fill them up at the machine, at the vending machine. It's brilliant. I love it. So I've already got some goodness into them bones today. We will do a bit around strength, just one thing today around strength. And actually I've not thought about what I'm going to do yet, because just before I was about to go on, I saw that I'd been delivered a letter. And this is the letter. So that'll be my car then, won't it? I've got to fix penalty notice. Damn. Right, Vivian, what have you been doing? Harvested first broccoli. Lovely. Beetroots and leeks coming on nicely, and the flowers on the courgettes. Them courgettes are going to go boom. Just beware. Red Rita's here as well to join us. Great to have you. It's going to be a scorcher over the next few days. So I've opted to do an indoor movement snack today, so I'm not so squinty and frowny. It must be time though, mustn't it? So let's have a go at this. 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon and welcome. I'm officially a criminal, yes, wanted by Leicester City Council, Red Rita, for that infringement. I've got a funny story about that, but I'll tell you later, all right? I'll tell you at the 4 p.m. So today is Wednesday, June the 15th, 2022. We're going to get stuck in, as we normally do, with a bit of circulation boosting. So come on, let's get ready to rumble. So feet positioned a comfortable distance apart helps with your balance. So does a little bit of external support if you might need it. So have that either in front of you, to the side of you. A good sturdy dining room chair. Even if you don't do much in seated, there may be one or two things that we come into seated for. So have an option to sit on and hip walk forwards if you're starting your circulation booster from here. Everybody can start with a few foot pedals. Foot pedals can be quickly brought into a leg march, so I'll leave that with you. Do as much as you like around foot pedaling and leg marching, switching and changing between the two if you like. And especially in seated, yet when your hips get a little bit squashed and a bit achy, those foot pedals just give a lower level version of this. So standing tall or sitting tall, really try and feel the changes in your posture. Every little subtle adjustment that gets your posture more active, more lifted, more open, and more lengthened up through your spine. Feeling taller. Let's add in a little bit of a progression here. So top half getting involved, elbow bent to deliver a bit more movement from the shoulder. Changing sides if you do need to keep that point of support, or bringing in both arms together. This is your comfortable pace. You'll feel a few changes in your heart and lungs. The breathing rate will increase and the heart rate will increase a small amount, but you shouldn't feel like you're huffing and puffing. Shouldn't feel too intense. It just should feel steady, manageable and achievable. We've probably done about 3 minutes now, so let's bring that down to a stop. Take a pause, take a few deep breaths and take a bit of a back refresher, a back rest if you like, from seated. Right, we're going to go into our flamingo stand, flamingo swing action, and then we'll do a flamingo step action. Flamingo stand is the one leg stand. We've done this before. It challenges our balance. You hold it for as long as you can. Come into and out of that position. And as well, if you do kind of overbalance or lose your balance a little bit, step out, reset your posture and have another go. So the first side, the first option even, is to leave the toes down, to have your hands on the support to start with, and there you can be holding that. If you feel rock steady, lighten your support. So you're going from maybe full support, fingertips, one finger, or a little bit of a hover over, so you can touch down if you need to. That foot could also be lifted in the one leg stand. Here in seated, what we're going to do is just pick the foot up off the floor and have a go at reaching out of your centre base of support. So have a go at a little reach to the side, maybe a little reach forwards, reach on a diagonal forwards. Do a few of those on each side. Just feel the weight change and shift through your buttocks, and then change sides. So not too high with the leg lift there, but a real focus on an upright posture. And this bending, reaching, tilting and adjusting can help you just organise your posture and your balance from that seated position. Have you changed legs in standing? Have a go. Put a bit of knee suspension in, because if the leg is rigid, straight as a die, then you might not adjust where you feel the balance challenges as well. So there's lots of twitching, lots of adjusting through your feet, through the toe grips, through the knees, maybe through the trunk as well, all coming into play here. All right, have a rest. So the flamingo swing, turn a bit on the side for you. You go from that toe down position to the toes lifted position, and then swing it through. Bit of movement through your hips here. Just scuffing the floor through. So one leg stand, but a little bit of a scuff through. Getting the knee up high to the front and the right angle at the knee at the back. See if you've got a reflection, you can catch your reflection in something to have a go at this. Okay, so in seated, we're going to bring a little bit of arm movement to it. We're going to lift the knee and bring the arms up, plant the foot back and swing the arm back. Just do opposite arms there. So it's a bit of movement through your shoulder. You're sitting tall. You can do a few alternating here. And then if you want to, just to change it up a little bit, give your hips a rest, you can reach it forwards and back. So you're leaning as far as you feel comfortable and confident to do so. Here's your one-armed version, whereby you can provide a bit of support for your upper body. So a swinging action. The standing leg, ideally stand-uppers, is nearest to your external support. And then, hang on, let me organise my foot. Think about your support on whichever side you're holding onto. And your swinging action goes through there. A little bit of reaching. Just got a neighbour standing outside. I'm just hiding from them down here. That's better. It's not very good posture, this, but it's a good mode of hiding. Sit up, stand up tall. Okay, so the final option then for a flamingo step. Here in seated, we're going to tuck the foot back first. Okay, then try and lift it up a little bit, swing it through, step it forwards with a bit of a lean. Then just sit up tall and step back. You can alternate legs. So it starts with a tuck back, a swing through with a bit of a higher knee, a plonk down with a lean forwards on the end. So make sure you've got that tuck back so you can scuff it through, lift the leg up high and you're stepping through. Here in standing though, have a little bit of external support that you can move down from. I'm just reversing a bit here. So we can swing it and step it through. Swing it and step it through. So it's a high knee lift and a step through. Right back from here. Swing it through. Heel toe as you step. As we practice through walking, shift and sway. Take a normal stride length for you. And if you want to, release your support, then you've got a different element there with a potential arm swing that you can do. All right, have a rest there. So a few different options around the flamingo. Now yesterday, before Facebook so rudely kicked us off, I was just about to do the lumbrical move. So we can do the lumbrical move, of course, with the hands, as we've always practiced. I have no idea whether our feet have actually got anything called lumbricals in them, but we're going to try and replicate a move with the feet that allows a bit of toe grip and a bit of toe crunch, like we do in the 8 a.m. when I do fidgety feet. And that will lift the arch of the foot and get it all working around the underneath of your foot and your toes. All right? You can do this at the same time as your lumbrical moves. Let me get my Winston Churchill novel, look. Or my husband's Winston Churchill novel. Have your hand flat. Yours is probably going to be like that on the table, but I'll turn mine to the side just so that you can see what the fingers are up to. So draw straight fingers in, make a teepee there, and then flatten out your hand and see if you can lift the fingertips as well, away from the surface. Tucking in, feel that working across the crease of your hand. And if you've got both hands on the table, you can do both hands together, or you can go for one side and then repeat it on the other so that you're alternating, working both sides at the side. You should feel and hear a little bit of squeakiness. Of course, doing one side at a time really allows you to solely focus on the one side at a time. And what are your feet up to? Can we get the feet involved with a bit of toe grip, toe crunch, arching? I know you can't see my hands here, but I am doing it, look. So rolling, holding stuff, in any which direction our fingers move, our palm moves, any grip, grasp, pulling up trousers, gripping onto tea towels or duvet covers, folding items of washing, all require a bit of grip, grasp, finger, hand, thumbs movement in there. All right, and there you go. Give your fingers a little tap and a roll. Get on your imaginary piano. And there we have your 12 noon movement snack done. There we go, people. A few of you are a bit late. It's all right, though. It's all right. In your own time. So let me just say hellos and goodbyes to Margaret Hamilton, Maddie, Stanger, Margaret Wood, George Anderson, Gillian with a G, Bridget, Carol. Right. Rewind for you lot. Thanks all. I'll see you at the 4 p.m. and I'll tell you my story about another incident whereby I got myself in trouble with the traffic laws. Right. See you in a bit then. Have a good afternoon.